Michelle, the Robinson family, and everybody here who's come to this wonderful simcha. And Harris, you mentioned that you were sad that so many people weren't able to be in the simcha. I can certainly speak for myself and Julie that we were very, very sorry that we weren't able to be there. But this is as good as a wedding. It looks beautiful, and it's a shame you should have a lot of numbers from all your children. Philip, Aaron, and Samantha have all been students, pupils at Wolfson Hill School, and been wonderful students. I'll abide that all our pupils do that. We'd be very, very privileged. Many of them do, incidentally. We're very, very privileged. And whilst talking about Hillel, Harris, you and Michelle were involved right from the very, very beginning. And therefore, your input into education of your children is only right, measure for measure, meter for meter, that you should reap the rewards for your own children. Samantha and Daniel, what a wonderful way to start your married life. To start with Eretz Yisrael, a wedding in Eretz Yisrael, and a bit Hashem to go to Eretz Yisrael itself. What a greatest privilege. And you have to know how to start off on the right foot. And a little bit of advice for you, Daniel, coming from many, many years of marriage. Many of us have been married for many years. And there was a story about three newly married people. One was Jewish, one was Scots, and one was Welsh. And they were comparing, they all got married in the last week, and they were all comparing notes. So the Scotsman said, look, if you don't start off on the right foot, you're finished. So they said, what do you mean? Well, you have to lay the rules down right from the beginning. I said to my wife, every night I want a gourmet meal. A gourmet meal every night. So they said, well, how did that go? Well, he said, for the first week or so I couldn't really see anything, but after about a week, she got the hang of it. So the Welshman said, oh, no. He said, I asked for much more than that. Gourmet meal every night, and my clothes have to be laid out every morning, where to wear. So the Jewish man said, well, how did that go down? Well, he said, for the first week I couldn't really see anything, but after the time she got the hang of it. So then they asked him, so the Jewish man said, look, he said, no. He said, that's not good enough. He said, I told my wife she has to clean the house every day, a gourmet meal every night, and my clothes laid out every morning. So he said, how did that go down? Well, he said, for the first few days I couldn't see anything, but after that, he said, the swelling went down. So, I'm sure Samantha and Daniel will make their own arrangements. Now, it's just a short idea from the session, which talked about beginnings, starting on the right foot. This time of the year is both an ending, it's Achar Shana, it's the end of the year, and we're looking forward to Reshis Shana, the beginning of the year. And there is a famous passage which says about Eretz Yisrael, Einei Hashem Elokecha Bo, the eyes of Hashem are on Eretz Yisrael, Reshis Hashana, from the beginning of the year, and Achar Shana, until the end of the year. From the beginning of the end, Eretz Yisrael has a special privilege of special blessings. And it's interesting that the phrase says Achar Reshis Hashana, the beginning of the year. But when it comes to the end of the year, it doesn't say Hashana, it says Achar Shana, the end of a year. And I heard from a Hasidic Rebbe, it says as follows, that when a couple start married life, they have ideals. They have altruistic, they are idealistic, and they set their goals high. And therefore they say the first year of our marriage is going to be the beginning of many, many wonderful years. It's going to be Reshis Hashon. This year is going to be the year. We're going to set goals for ourselves, standards for ourselves, which are going to be wonderful. But he says the danger is that as time goes on, Achar Shana, the year comes to an end, it wasn't Hashana, it wasn't a year which stood out. It turned out to be Achar Shana, it turned out to be a year like any other year. And therefore, he says, what you have, the idealism and the passion and the enthusiasm and the Islamus, the enthusiasm for Yiddishkeit, the enthusiasm for ideals, which you have now, is so, so precious. It has to be nurtured and kept for the future. And that is really what we read about in this first parsha of this coming week, Sedra, Kisovo. It says, V'hoyo Kisovo l'oret, you shall come to the land, V'rishtem oso, V'shavtem bo, you will possess it, you will live in it. V'lokachto me'reshis pri vadom, take from the first of the fruits of the land, Asher Hashem lekecho, which the Almighty has given you, Asher v'lokach, v'samto batenem, you should put it in a basket, v'lokachto el amoko, and you shall take it to the place, Asher Hashem lekecho, which the Almighty has shakim shmo shop, where he rested his name. A farmer brought the first of his fruits of the Shevah Samantha, 7 special species, to the Beis HaMikdash in an ornate basket with full pomp of ceremony, presented it to the Kohen, and thanked HaKadosh Baruch Hu, said, how lucky man I am, that of all Jewish history, I am here in Eretz Yisrael as a farmer, that been privileged to see the fruits of my efforts, and I give the first of my efforts to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Reishis Pri Adon. And many people ask the question, what is the most precious thing that a person has? Why does it have to be the first fruits? Surely you should give the best to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. First is not always best. So why don't you wait to see until when the tree blossoms, the tree buds, and you take those pomegranates or dates or figs or whatever it is, wait to see what is the best. Why do you have to give reshis? And we know reshis run throughout our Torah. Reshis hagez, the farmer has to give the first of the wool. Pidyon haben, you have a special ceremony of the firstborn child. Why does it have to be reshis? So Chazal tell us that reshis, the beginning, is most precious. Why? Because if there is a flaw in reshis, if there is a flaw in the beginning of an endeavor, then the rest of the endeavor, the flaw expands, and the rest of the endeavor falls away. If there is a hairline crack in the foundation of the building, we have the most ornate and wonderful building, the building will not stand. And so it is with the whole of life, that we have the Gemara called Milzia, Hey Yom Beis. It says the famous story about Milzia. When Torah was lost from Eretz Yisrael, he planted flax, and from the flax he made nets to catch a deer. From the deer, the skin of the deer, he made it into parchment. He divided the parchment into 5 and made 5 taloshim. And then he got 5 children to learn each chumash. And he told each child, you teach it to other children. And then he made 6 orders of the Mishnah. And he told them to teach it to others. So the question was asked, why did he have to plant flax in order to make parchment? Why did he have to plant flax in order to trap a deer? Why didn't he take parchment which was already made? And the answer is, when you're starting a holy endeavor, when you're involved in a Avodas HaKodesh, the beginning is to sanctify the ratios, to sanctify the beginning. That's and so for any couple starting off, what a wonderful thing it is to have a custom in Eretz Yisrael. What a wonderful thing it is to live in Eretz Yisrael. But also what a wonderful thing it is to be married in Chodesh Elul. The year which ends, and anticipating a year which begins. Samantha, I know from your family, I know the passion, the sincerity, and the conscientiousness of your dear parents. All that effort that goes into bringing up a child is never lost. Very hard, very often, parenthood, PhDs nowadays, in order to have a child, to bring up a child. But people very often don't always see the fruits of their efforts. Harris and Michelle have been very, very fortunate in seeing wonderful children grow up. Children who are not only just frum, not only just religious, but have midas tovas, have good traits of character. That's part of it. That's the agenda of Yiddishkeit as well. Very much so. To have good personalities, good qualities, good characteristics, to be good and wholesome human beings. That's all part of Yiddishkeit. And Daniel, you're a very lucky boy, and I'm sure Samantha, you're a very lucky girl. It's a shame that this that this beginning, first year, should be the year of idealism, and it should beckon and bring in many, many other years of idealism, of Kodesh HaKodesh in your life, and your home should be the Shevah Tiferes Israel.
I'd like to welcome Rabbi Andrew Shaw, who is the Executive Director of Tribe and the Community Rabbi of Stanmore Shul.
So good evening, Sam and Daniel, Mazal Tov, it's wonderful to be here. Yesterday I was in Harrogate, off of I had a simcha, had a wedding. And weddings always have, Jewish weddings always have a challenge. The challenge is, can you get a minyan together from before people either get too tired or too shikha, whatever it is, you know, there's a fine balance. When do you have the minyan? Do you have it before the dance starts, off, whatever it is? And at most simchas I managed to get a minyan. And yesterday was no difference. But I recall very fondly a few months ago a simcha at the Park Lane Hilton. That's why I got very fond of it, very nice. We walked outside the main hall to get our posse together, and we were about to start up. It was quite loud, the Macarena was going quite loudly in the hall. So we decided to go up 3 floors, the top floor by the entrance, went a bit quieter to basically down maybe a bit of sun, a bit of kavanah, a bit of concentration. And as we began the ascent up the stairs, we passed a gentleman from my shul who is not particularly religious. And he surprised me when he said, "Oh, is there service upstairs, Rabbi?" And I was very touched because I hadn't asked him. No, that's not my way to try and force someone to join us for a religious service. I said, "Yes, there is. There's a service upstairs." Okay, and he followed us upstairs. To my amazement, when we got upstairs and began to get together for Ma'o, and I handed out the siddurim, he pulled it on the siddur with his mobile phone. "Oh, Rabbi, there's service up here. Thank you very much." And proceeded to call home. Service for one means service for another. And the fact that so many words today that we think of, everyone has the same definition, does not have that same definition anymore. When it comes to marriage, when it comes to a lifelong commitment, Baruch Hashem, the Torah, the Jewish people has a wonderful formula, a wonderful way of bringing couples together, tremendous ideas of what is love, what is marriage. And Sam and Daniel, I've obviously known Sam for many, many years. Dan very just met, I think, tonight for about 25 seconds. A beautiful 25 seconds, I loved it. But, not quite a relationship yet. But Sam, we go back a long time for your time in Manchester. Of course, the time you've given to helping the Jewish youth of the United Kingdom, both in Manchester and, of course, on a bigger scale with Tribe. And that's also, what is the quality? One of the main qualities you have shown over the years is how you transmit Torah to young people. And yet, it's a phenomenal brain, phenomenal intelligence. You do it with simcha, you do it with love, you do it with care, you do it with intention. No question in my mind, one of the cornerstones of a Jewish life, forget a married Jewish life, but a Jewish life is to have simcha. In fact, this expression discussed, unfortunately, the Tocha, the curses, explains what's the main problem. We didn't serve Hashem with simcha, but tuf levav. And the way you've shown over the years, we're going to miss you tremendously, even though you told me you're available next year with Dan to come to Tribe Camp 09, 10. Excited about that. But what you've shown over the years with your love for Torah, with your love for the Jewish people and your love for those kids, is a love of Torah with simcha, with true joy. And that word simcha, that idea, please got your marriage, permeate your marriage life throughout your marriage life, because that is the key to what I believe is a true simcha in life, is to understand how to smile, how to enjoy life, and how to give over the beautiful message you've given over all those years to all those kids from all those places that literally would not be who they are today without Sam's care and attention. Simcha as well. So Mazal Tov to both of you, particularly many simchas in the years ahead. Amen.